I'm really worried about where we're headed as a country. Right now, American system is so out of whack that if you are a multi-billionaire, you probably pay a lower percentage in taxes than if you're a school teacher or a firefighter. You have levels of inequality that we've almost never seen. There's a rise in political violence, the collapse in trust, and the biggest thing of all that we're facing right now is this massive debt. But it's now escalated to a level that no one can ignore.
How do you think this plays out?
I mean, we're on the brink of losing our democracy, and we're running out of time to do something about it.
Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Trump made a lot of promises when he came into power. Keen to get your perspective on the Iran war.
So the president can't explain why we're there. There's a lot of reasons to suspect that we're just at war because he wanted us to. And now I can't figure out how to get us out of it. Troops have lost their lives. Prices are higher. You're paying more for gas, for food, or for mortgages because of this war. And so the next president will be doing this at a big disadvantage because so many relationships with our allies have been burned.
So I am keen to get your perspective on AI, good, bad. Should we implement a wealth tax? Is there anything you respect about Trump, but also Greater Israel, for example? What does Netanyahu want in the region? And then, were you the first person in a presidential candidate to be openly gay?
Definitely the first person who's considered to have a shot. And when I finally made peace with this reality that I was gay, I was well into my 20s because I wanted so bad for it not to be true. I'd like to believe we'll get to a day when it's just not a thing. No one cares.
Secretary Pete Buttigieg, are you going to run to be president in 2028? This is super interesting to me. My team give me this report to show me how many of you that watch this show subscribe. And some of you have told us, according to this, that you are unsubscribed from the channel randomly. So favor to ask all of you, please could you check right now if you've hit the subscribe button, if you are a regular viewer of the show and you like what we do here. We're approaching quite a significant landmark on this show in terms of a subscriber number. So if there was one simple free thing that you could do to help us, my team, everyone here, to keep this show free, to keep it improving year over year and week over week, it is just to hit that subscribe button and to double check if you've hit it. Only thing I'll ever ask of you. Do we have a deal? If you do it, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make sure every single week, every single month, we fight harder and harder and harder and harder to bring you the guests and conversations that you want to hear. I've stayed true to that promise since the very beginning of the Diary of a CEO, and I will not let you down. Please help us. Really appreciate it. Let's get on with the show. Secretary Pete Buttigieg, how are you feeling about the nature of politics at the moment? But I should probably say the nature of American life at the moment.
I'm really worried about where we're headed as a country. I think in many ways our entire existence has been about creating a different kind of political system and introducing it to the world. That's what we're about. And now that whole project is in question. That whole project is, in my view, it's on the brink.
On the brink?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, we're on the brink of losing our democracy. The whole idea of this country, the whole idea of overthrowing a king was that everyday life would get better if we set up a country where the people are in charge of the government instead of the other way around. And now we're in this moment where after all of the things we've gone through for decades, for 250 years, it's not clear if that's going to work out. I think it will. I believe it will if we do what we have to do. But that means reforming, tuning up, changing that political system, because the problems in that political system help to explain all of the economic problems that I think so many Americans are living with, where you've had enormous economic growth and shockingly little of it making it into people's pockets, where you have levels of inequality that we've almost never seen in this country. And then the other thing is, there's the American promise in terms of the system, the politics, the government, democracy, the America's gift to the world, creating democracy. But there's the economic version of that, which is the American dream, right? The idea that no matter how you start, no matter who you are, you can come out ahead of where you started economically. That used to happen for 9 out of 10 Americans. Statistically, the place where you're most likely to live out the American dream right now is Denmark. And I want that to be America.
And systemically, if we just think from a high level, what is the essence of why Denmark is a better place for the American dream? What are the systemic problems? Is it with the current administration? Is it with a perspective on what a good life looks like in America? Or is it greed, or is it something else?
Well, I wouldn't say it's just the current administration. I mean, I think the current administration isn't helping, but I think the problem is much deeper than that. A lot of it is the last 30 or 40 years. We've had policies in this country